This is my elevator speech for Rogers' 5 stages of innovation and decision-making process. As it states, innovation is the transformation of an idea or resources into useful applications. Therefore, it makes new products, services, or processes. This is an overview of the essentials of innovation and decision process. It speaks to the communication channels, knowledge, persuasion, decision, implementation, and confirmation. It also speaks to prior conditions, previous practice, characteristics of decision-making unit, perceived characteristics of the innovation, and then the adoption or rejection phase. The innovation or decision process is a process through which an individual or decision-making unit passes from knowledge of an innovation to forming an attitude toward the innovation, then to a decision to adopt or reject that innovation, then to implementation of that new idea or innovation, and then the confirmation of this decision. The 5 main steps in this process: knowledge, which equals understanding; persuasion is to like or dislike; decision, to adopt or reject; implementation, use or reinvention occurs; and confirmation, the reinforcement or the reverse of that. Knowledge occurs when an individual learns about the innovation's existence and gains some understanding of how it functions. Persuasion occurs when an individual forms a favorable or unfavorable attitude toward the innovation, and there are 5 attributes about that innovation. We'll discuss those later. The decision process occurs when an individual engages in activities that lead to a choice to adopt or reject the innovation. Adoption means making use of an innovation as the best course of action available. Continuous adoption and discontinuance can occur in that process. Rejection is not to adopt that innovation, or to adopt it later, or to reject it, then to come back to it again. Implementation occurs when an individual utilizes an innovation. Reinvention also occurs at this stage. It can be revisited. Confirmation occurs when individuals seek reinforcement to the decision that they have already made, or reverses a previous decision to adopt or reject the innovation if exposed to conflicting messages about that innovation. Whether the final choice is adoption or rejection, it will be a long-term process. Consequences after confirmation: continuous adoption, over-adoption, or the discontinuance, which can be a replacement of the original adoption or disenchantment with the adoption. The innovation decision period is a length of time required to pass through the innovation decision process. It may be days, months, or even years. This period allows the person or persons to get a hold of the idea or the concept and then let it ferment in their mind so they can go forward with new ideas. The perceived attributes of innovations. Relative advantage is a degree to which an innovation is perceived as better than the idea it supersedes or replaces. Compatibility is a degree to which an innovation is perceived as being consistent with the existing values, past experiences, and needs of potential adopters. Complexity is a degree to which an innovation is perceived as difficult to understand and use. Trialability is a degree to which an innovation may be experimented with on a limited basis. If an innovation is trialable, it results in faster adoption. Observability is a degree to which the results of an innovation are visible to others. The easier it is for the individuals to see the results of an innovation, the more likely they are to adopt it.